Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. The Astros enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Framber Valdez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Andrewton Simmons is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Now the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, but watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Simmons, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 13, Joey.
Next up is Joey Gallo. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering, a swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 13 home runs, and 49 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. In his career against this pitcher, it's been pretty good, 5 for 12. He also has 1 home run. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Again, he sends it out of play. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Casey Golden. Line drive to center field. Martinez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Griffin Canning is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Called strike, a good pitch down in the zone. The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. A dozen home runs and 32 driven in. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Kenning tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and he's worked to exactly a 1.30 whip over those innings, so he's right around the major league average in that regard. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Runner at first following the error, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
One 0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Alvarez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing into pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-1. Here it is.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Bregman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. And now here is Eric Hosmer trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the belt, the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. On to the 2nd inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels 1. And stepping in, Chris Taylor. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Two pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Taylor goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Now to the plate, here is Miguel Rojas. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Reese McGuire comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Oh, that's a shame because he made an outstanding diving stop right there. That's when I think the adrenaline might have been pumping a little bit too hard and the ball just takes off on him. Too bad. That could have been a highlight reel play.
So now to the plate will be Andrewton Simmons, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He singled to open up the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. Runner goes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martinez calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Next, it'll be Yolmer Sanchez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on the way.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Rojas on second. McGuire on at first with 2 down. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2 balls and a strike to count. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Astros lead this one 2-1. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Carlos Correa comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The payoff pitch one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, J.D.
Striding in is J.D. Martinez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. J.D. Martinez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Corey Lee digging in now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
From the stretch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 6.
Now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. They still lead it 2-1.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Trout stands in as he looks at ball one here. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Tucker is there, one away. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready now is Jared Walsh. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Struck him out. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that one is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 32 now for the season. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman
Alex.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And there's ball two now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swing and a looper to left. Sanchez onto the grass, and that's in there. Base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? 2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Houston leads this one 4-1. Now at the plate, Casey Golden. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Golden hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Tucker. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Rojas. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now into the box, Reese McGuire. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings Corey Lee to the plate.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
And now the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So 1st and 3rd with 1 away. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And it's grounded just foul down the line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taylor's got it. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Houston as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop.
New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andrewton Simmons. And now the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tucker waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
And that one yanked just foul.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And no one will track it down. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Two and two. Sliced hard on the ground. Hosmer has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Edgar Alvarez is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Kyle Tucker.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Alvarez has compiled over 65 innings of work and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Bregman on at first. Nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here comes the 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's just a nice get me over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Goes the other way as this is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next to hit, Carlos Correa. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave one, but they lead it 4-1.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The first baseman.
Now it'll be Jared Walsh. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. High in the air out to center field. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in next, Casey Golden. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Now batting, the catcher, Corey.
Into the box now, Corey Lee. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one, so let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch on the way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball grounded towards second. Glove by Taylor. Throw gets him 2 down. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Garrett Hampson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set and the pitch. Bottom part of the zone and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Popped him up. Sanchez will put this one away, and the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels 1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Second baseman, Chris.
First pitch of the AB now. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. bouncer up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the designated
So
hitter.
stepping in is Miguel Rojas. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. High in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Tucker, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Up next, Reese McGuire. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
In now is Andrewton Simmons, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
To the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Nestor Cortes Jr. will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. high and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the...
But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels 2. Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 1-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So next to hit is Kyle Tucker. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a shot toward right center. Trout will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, Garrett Hosmer.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Garrett Hosmer. From the stretch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Into the corner and slicing foul. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Houston, and it remains 5-2. And now in the box, Joey Gallo. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-2 full count. Hit hard towards the hole. Altuve has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now for the Angels, Jared Walsh. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alvarez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Taylor Rogers enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Digging in will be Casey Golden, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the AB now. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here's another 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Angels are gone in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Mike Mayers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Lifetime versus this arm comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Lee.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Corey Lee, fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Correa leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. Astros leave one. They're still out in front 5-2. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And there's 1 away. Next to dig in, Reese McGuire blasted a solo homer last time up.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Here comes the 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home. He's outside for a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-1.
And this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Three-two pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrewton Simmons. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Left fielder looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Tyler Rogers takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
3 runs already home here. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Mike Trout, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That misses. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Fastball well outside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Shot toward right center, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. Around second now and headed for third. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with a 2-out triple. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Ready with the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Ready with the 1-2.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Stepping in once again is Garrett Hampson. Flew out last time up.
The designated hitter, number 6.
The pitch.
Ball one.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 on the way.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Golden is there, and he has it for the out.
Third baseman, number 2.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Lifetime versus this pitcher, batting a robust .350. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Down the third baseline. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Now to bat, Jared Walsh, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Martinez. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Joe Adell will come on now and pinch run here.
Casey Golden.
Big at-bat now, and here is Casey Golden. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Chris Taylor waits on deck. So there's ball 4, and it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Peter Doby will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here's the 2-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Andre Scrub answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Reese McGuire will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Ball 2 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Right on the corner. 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. This remains a 5-all ball game. Joe Adell will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Ken Giles comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Joey Wendell is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Kyle Tucker. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would have saw a ton of high fives in the dugout. But as I look at this guy go back to the dugout, you're not seeing much. Guys don't want to give themselves up. Managers don't want to give away outs anymore. Probably should have just laid down the bunt and took the sacrifice with him. But he still was able to do his job.
So the next to bat will be Eric Hosmer. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He has a 3-for-12 line. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now the 1-2 pitch. That's popped up, and that's going to land foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, ugh, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Andre Scrub earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victory.